Chris Gilbert here from Armstrong. We've got some new accessories to show you this year. Travel bags, some pretty nice versatile travel bags. This is the Lynx foil travel bag. So 3 different sizes from small, medium, to large. This has a really nice classic design. The bottom is padded portion for boards, foils, and then it opens up to be a coffin style bag. The top is soft on the side to keep the weight down. Little foam on the top to protect everything, and then this really lets you organize everything. So kites, wings, anything you need in the middle. I like to put my helmets and vests on these top pockets here on both front and back. Kind of organization is the big key, because when you get to where you're going, you want to know where everything is. Again, a bunch of options depending on what size boards you're using, whatnot. As far as technical headwear, we've got something really cool. These are called bump caps. So this is a 5-panel, really nice, stylish bump cap. And it actually has a shell in it that you can barely see. So really nice and lightweight, just for bumps. Maybe keeps you from getting axed a little bit. Not a helmet replacement, but this is more for people who are wearing a hat right now, but you might as well have a little bit more protection, especially when it's nice and light and cool like that. So that's 2 different styles. It comes in a 5-panel and also a bucket hat. So you wouldn't even know the shell is there until you need it, right? So really nice kind of apparel. So these are really nice, supple lycra. Comes in both just a regular jersey and one with a hood, which is super nice. Sun protection. If you're in Florida, Brazil, Italy, anywhere you need sun protection. As far as board accessories, we've got a pretty good new range. So this is a new board leash. It's a double coil. It comes in 2 different versions, a calf or an ankle cuff, with a really nice Hypalon pull, so it makes it really easy to get out. The unique thing about this leash is it's hollow. So the coil is actually hollow, so it floats to keep it out of the way of your foil. So if you fall and you're swimming around to get back on your board, it's not going to sink down and get wrapped around in your foil. The other unique thing about a hollow coil is that it's light. So you have a really nice lightweight board leash here. It doesn't have the weight of a regular solid urethane coil. Pretty good options for foot straps. So this is like a minimal foot strap. So if you like to lay down on your board, or if you don't need to adjust the size, it still has a foam on the inside and a neoprene cover. You adjust it with the screw, and so they come with obviously all the really nice high-end Armstrong hardware screws for your board. So boom, you're ready to go there. That would be like a kind of a minimal foot strap. And then we have a new foot strap this year. Both of these guys are the ultimate foot strap, and this is the guy that really likes the comfort and the adjustability. So this is a classic overlay, so you adjust it with the Velcro, but it has a molded EVA foam on the inside, so it's super thick and super cozy. This is urethane, not plastic, which gives you a little bit of comfort, basically. So and you can adjust this even when it's already fixed on your board. You're out there, if you want it a little tighter, you can lay down and just adjust that and then put the cover back on again, just like that, and you're good to go. So this comes in 2 versions, a single and then a V-strap. So for the front of your board, you have one insert in the middle. You just need to do that, and then this goes out to your, obviously. So this is front strap, back strap, or you can use 3 of those guys right there. As far as waist leash offerings, we've got a really cool new waist leash. This is called the Slim. So when you're winging, you don't really, a lot of people don't want a lot of bulk. So this guy's a really nice and narrow leash. Um, all of our hardware has branded Duraflex buckles. So this is a really bomber buckle. This is actually the name of this, called the Big Dog, um, and it's super bomber, so you don't need to worry about it breaking or anything like that. And then, but we're really focused on versatility this year, so you really have a lot of options of how you want to attach your board, your wing. You can either use the fixed ones on the side. I like to use this travel one. I actually put my board. I just put my board cuff on there, and even my wing cuff on there. Both of them. I share with my family, so then it's nice that they want to go and use that. He likes to use. My son likes to use the ankle leash, and my wife uses the wrist. So we just kind of bounce back and forth. But versatility is the kind of the key thing with this one, and minimal. It's like really light, but strong, right? So we've updated the ultimate waist leash. So this is basically just what I showed you, but a wider, more robust waist belt, and this comes with a quick release. So if you want all the safety of being able to release your wing, if you're going in and out of the surf, or if you're worried about having the wing take you for the ride, then that's why they call it the ultimate, because it has all the bells and whistles. Really nice, robust stainless steel swivel. That's the ultimate waist leash. Um, both of these now come in two sizes. In the past, we've just had one size, and you really needed to kind of work it to make your size. Now you just choose your size. So if you're large, extra large, or small, medium, then it's more tailored to your fit. So waist leashes. So if you're using a harness, so we've got a really nice hook. So this is a new hook. This is called the lay flat hook. And the neat thing about this is you don't really notice it's there. When you're winging, you're not always hooking into the harness, but you want to have that option. And this, when it lays flat, so if you're paddling out, if you're not using it, you don't know it's there. So you don't need to move it out of the way. You just don't pay attention to it until you need it, and it won't. If you lay down on your board, it's not going to ding it, and it's not going to poke into you or anything. Aptly named the lay flat wing hook, and this is stainless steel on the inside with an overmold. So super bomber. You're not going to break it. Tow your truck home with it if you needed to. And then to pair with that, we've got harness line. So this is a stretch harness line. So the idea with this is when you have it on your wing, you would want it from handle to handle and lay flat like that. A classic harness line would swing down like this, and the problem is when you're not using it, it bangs you in the face. So the stretch harness line, you rig it up like this, and then when you want to hook in, you hook in, and then it stretches to the length that you need. So the idea is with both of those is they stay out of the way when you don't need them, and then they're there when you do. So it's not annoying to have the harness system ready to go. So stretch harness line. Some cool features that kind of everybody needs. So this is accessory tool bag. So basically, when you're traveling or when it's in your car, it looks like this. And when you're ready to go, you carry it down to your board, or you leave it in your car and you have everything you need. So nuts and bolts, tools. It'll even fit some tail wings in here like that. Two sizes. This is the regular guy version. You can pack tons of stuff in here. And then this is what I call the Army Armstrong version. If you want to carry the Mac Daddy, everything that you need. So, and the wings, tail wings will fit in here, or they'll slide in here. So, and then so this is designed so everybody in the back of their vehicle has a garment rack or whatever. So you can hook that on and kind of have everything ready to go. And then when you don't need it, you just zip it up like that. Padded on the outside. That way, when you put it in your travel bag, even if you have screwdrivers and everything in there, It's padded on the outside, so it's not going to ding your board or anything fragile in there. So yeah, and that's the quick lowdown of all the new accessories, and everybody's pretty excited and kind of just um, gives you everything that you need for travel and getting out on the water.